right, welcome to this week's Behind the Plate, the video series of the Southeastern BBQ Showdown. You know, we're right here at the end of April, start of May, and we're looking at about 6 weeks out from the inaugural Southeastern BBQ Showdown that's going to take place at Segra Park, right there in downtown Columbia, South Carolina. We've got barbecue teams literally from all over the world. We got one coming in as far as Japan, and we have some home field teams that are going to be competing as well. And this week's guest is one of those teams from the Warmouth there in Columbia, Chef Harold Pendleton. How are you, Chef?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And I mean, we're so close to coming right there in your backyard, kind of your home field. You got barbecue teams coming from Texas, Japan, you name it. They're coming into Columbia, South Carolina. What is that like for you as a restaurant owner and a person part of the food industry there to see so many people from all over the place coming to Columbia?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, we just didn't know that Japan does barbecue, or like a barbecue where they actually compete in different competitions. So it's kind of interesting, kind of cool. So it's nice to have like a community coming in to all sharing in the same experiences of cooking, making good food. So.
And that's kind of, that's what everybody's really excited about. They get to come to a ballpark, right at the start of the summer, a lot of travel and exciting things going on. You know, Chef, what is barbecue to you? Because it means so many different things to so many people. What do you think of, or how do you define barbecue?
Well, I define barbecue as just pretty much just smoked meat done on open fire or coals, or you know, um, just like kind of like a little bit of char, a little bit of the smoky flavor of the wood that you're using, and you know, it's kind of like a ancestral times, of like people cooking meat over, spits and stuff like that to feed, feed the people, the either the community or their own families. So that's what.
And that's what's interesting is I've asked so many people about that ever since we started this journey getting closer to June 14th and 15th there in Columbia.
Mhm.
But barbecue, all the way around, smoke is always involved in the conversation. Kind of the original style of cooking is a lot of times involved in the conversation. And then you'll hear things like sauces and styles and wood versus charcoal and things of that nature. But
Yes.
all in all, barbecues that really warm comfort, brings people together kind of food. And you actually have a restaurant right there near Segra Park.
Yes.
So, and that's tell me a little bit about your restaurant, kind of what spurred the direction of your restaurant. Tell us about that.
Well, it has a little history with our restaurant because we had our owner Porter Barron and his friend at the time, Rhett Elliott. They'd come up with a concept to bring Midlands cuisine to the masses. So it was pretty much just like old recipes from when they were growing up with like farmers and vegetables and getting simple foods like chicken bog and then the whole hog barbecue aspect of it was because of the times that they would sit at people's houses and they'd have like you know there'd be someone would be smoking a hog at their house for a party or something like that. So they just wanted to create the good like true Carolina barbecue whole hog experience. So we have a whole hog barbecue pit in the back. So that's what we're working with. And
And so, where
yeah,
did the name Warmouth come from?
it's a fish. It's a brim fish. It's in the brim family. It's got like a wide jaw like a bass.
Nice.
Mhm.
So, when a lot of people are coming in, and, we'll have people coming from out of town to not only compete, but to watch, because we also have the concert by the legendary band Alabama. What are some of the most popular dishes on your menu there?
Um, Most popular now would probably be of course our chicken bog. We do a lot of specials throughout the year based on seasonal vegetables. We got really good collards. Right now we're doing they have we have a farm called Bradford Farms here, and they do a lot of heirloom vegetables that are like seeds. You know, they're getting from different people, so they're growing their own Vidalia style onions. They're called
Wow.
Santee onions because of where we're at, and where they're being grown in the Santee. So, but they're sweeter than a Vidalia onion, so they're really good. So there's just stuff like that. We're uh, doing mostly like um, I guess the best thing is on our menu is the barbecue itself, the smoked barbecue, pulled
Well, I
pork.
mean, I think everybody's going to be coming for that fast
Yeah,
and furious. And
yeah,
you're literally, I think you said steps away from the ballpark.
yeah. We are right. We're like when you can see the fireworks from their baseball games all the time, just in the street because we're on Franklin Street, and Franklin Street is straight across from the ballpark. You can see the ballpark from when the in the wintertime, you can see the ballpark right from our restaurant. So
And I love that you really build the specials and a lot of things on your menu around whether it's seasonal and local or things that are produced within the area somewhere. That really shows what kind of attention to detail and really just the flavor and furthering the sustainability of the food from your area. Is that the way you've always cooked?
yes, we especially at this restaurant for the 8 years we've been open, we've been pushing real hard on local vegetables, farm to table. Even our whole hogs are farmed. They farm raised. We go pick up the hog right after it, pretty much a day or two after it's been slaughtered, and we're cooking it. So we have a really good relationship with a pig farmer right now. So we're getting our fresh hogs.
Oh
But
man, that's exciting.
we try to do everything nose to tail. We use everything from that hog, either in stocks or head cheese or different different recipes that we could find off the hog.
I was literally going to ask if you guys did head cheese because that's such a,
Mhm.
it's such a thing a lot of people don't understand, but it's literally goes into using everything. It's about
Yeah.
like you said, from nose to tail, using everything. How is head cheese kind of accepted there?
We try. We don't do it a lot because we just use it when we get like nice big size hogs because you got to get that all the you want the cheek meat and everything. So
Yep.
we do it like probably getting in the summertime when we put on our charcuterie boards and our we try to run it as a special by itself. But it's kind of it's a little labor intensive, so we try to do that.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
yeah.
So, again, we're talking to Chef Harold Pendleton from the Warmouth. And, here we go. We're going to do this inaugural Southeastern BBQ Showdown, huge barbecue competition that's going to become a yearly event. First one's at Segra Park. What's kind of got you that desire to compete? When did you decide, what? I want to compete in barbecue because I know I can throw down with the best.
Well, me and the pit master, Jason Fant, we really wanted to start taking our barbecue to the next level. We think we have it honed in, flavor wise, timing wise. So we just wanted to see if we can enter a competition and get our barbecue more out there and more recognized in the community. So.
I think this is going to be a great way to do it. Are you a big smack talker? You have any kind of bulletin board material to put up to the competitors coming in?
Not really. We'll just see who wins. I mean, that's not. I don't have a. I don't get like that into it like that. But I just think everyone's going to try to do something really good and unique, and everyone has their own way of doing things. There's 1,000 ways to cook barbecue, but because everyone has their own opinion. So
That is very true.
yeah,
And we've got a couple of teams from Texas coming in, and we know how their opinion is about barbecue.
I know it's overrated, but it's okay.
That
But
was good. I
yeah,
knew that was in there. That was
yeah,
good. Well,
go with
tell
it.
everybody where they can follow more about you and the Warmouth and keep up with what's going on at the restaurant as they're making their plans. June 14th and 15th this year at Segra Park in Columbia, South Carolina for the Southeastern BBQ Showdown. We're going to follow you guys.
Okay, cool. We're you can follow us on Instagram. We're on Facebook. Uh, just look up the Warmouth. We have a website, www.thewarmouth.com. We try to keep that updated. You can order online food from us too. And we're on 1209 Franklin Street. We'd love to have people come check us out. So.
Well, guys, you've heard it here. There's going to be so much activity, so much to do around the Southeastern BBQ Showdown. You're going to maybe want to get there a day early or just stay a day after so you can really immerse yourself into the culture and the food that is Columbia, South Carolina. For more details, you can go to www.southeasternbarbecueshowdown.com, but also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at the same Southeastern BBQ Showdown, because more details, more exciting parts of the event are going to be revealed. But don't sleep on getting your tickets. You want to get your tickets early because don't forget, you've got a legendary, one-of-a-kind performance by the band Alabama that will bring this event to a close. It's a barbecue championship that is sanctioned by the CBA, the Champions Barbecue Alliance, and we're looking forward to see all of you there. Thank you again, Chef, for coming on today.
Yeah. Thanks for
and
having
guys,
me.
we'll see you soon.